you ever wanted to speak English more naturally, smoothly, and confidently, but felt stuck every time you tried? Imagine being able to join any conversation, understand what others are saying, and respond instantly without pausing to think about grammar or translating from your native language. Today, that's exactly what we are going to work on together. Welcome to this full English conversation practice session, where we will focus on boosting your fluency and accuracy in real-life situations. Hi, I'm Ms. Fhuang, and welcome to my channel, Ms. Fhuang English. On this channel, I help learners just like you speak English confidently, understand natural expressions, and practice conversations that you can use in everyday life. If this is your first time here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our lessons. Also, I'd love for you to leave a comment below telling me what your biggest challenge is when speaking English. This helps me create lessons that fit your needs perfectly. Let's start by talking about one of the most important skills in English, starting a conversation naturally. Often, the hardest part is simply beginning. The key is to use simple, friendly phrases that show interest in the other person and invite them to respond. For example, when you meet someone new, you could say, "Hi, how are you today? Hello, I'm good, thank you. How about you?" Notice how short and simple these phrases are. They are easy to remember, and they give the other person a chance to answer. When you practice these phrases out loud, focus on your intonation and natural rhythm. Not just the words. Try saying it like a friendly conversation, not a memorized sentence. Another way to start is by asking about something familiar or related to the situation. "This weather is amazing today, isn't it?" "Yes, it's really sunny. I love it." By making a small observation, you give the other person something to respond to, and it keeps the conversation flowing. This is a natural technique used by native speakers all the time. You can try this at home by describing what you see around you, even if you are talking to yourself. "The coffee smells so good this morning. I really need some coffee before I start work." Shadowing these sentences aloud, repeating exactly as you hear them, helps you practice natural English patterns. Shadowing is one of the best ways to train your mouth, ears, and brain to work together in real time. Now, let's move into a real-life situation that you can use every day. Meeting someone new at work or school. Here's a simple example conversation. A. "Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Lynn." B. "Nice to meet you, Lynn. I'm Tom." A. "Nice to meet you too, Tom. Do you work here?" B. "Yes, I just started last week. How about you?" A. "I've been here for a few months. How are you finding it so far?" B. "It's great. Everyone is very friendly. Notice the flow. Each sentence is short and natural. There are questions, polite responses, and expressions of interest, which help the conversation feel real. You can shadow this dialogue aloud and then try replacing the names, places, or topics to make it your own. For example, you could practice, A. Hi, I'm Mai. B. Nice to meet you, Mai. I'm Alex. A. Do you study here? B. Yes, I just started last week. How about you? As you practice, pay attention to your tone, pace, and pauses. Speaking too fast or too slowly can make your sentences sound unnatural. Your goal is to sound friendly, clear, and confident. Let's try another everyday scenario, asking for help or information. This is something everyone needs to do, whether at work, school, or out shopping. Here's a simple example. A. Excuse me. Can you help me? B. Sure. What do you need? A. I'm looking for the library. Can you tell me where it is? B. Yes, it's just down the hall, on the left. A. Thank you so much. B. You're welcome. See how polite and simple this conversation is? Even short sentences can feel complete and natural. Practice saying this aloud several times and imagine yourself in a real situation asking for directions. The more you visualize, the easier it becomes to recall these sentences in real life. Here's a quick tip for improving accuracy while speaking. Focus on one sentence at a time. Repeat it aloud until it feels smooth, then move to the next sentence. Don't worry about memorizing long dialogues at once. Small steps lead to more confident and accurate speech. Before we move on, I have a quick interactive question for you. I want you to write in the comments, which situation do you want to practice first? Meeting new people, asking for help, or starting a casual conversation? Share your answer, and I'll read your comments to give you advice and feedback in future videos. Finally, remember that the goal is not just repeating phrases, but thinking in English naturally. When you see a friend, try thinking, "Hi, how are you?" instead of translating it from your language. When you need help, think, "Excuse me, can you help me?" Repeating this process daily trains your brain to speak fluently without hesitation. To summarize part 1, today we covered starting conversations naturally with greetings and observations, practicing short, simple, and polite sentences, shadowing dialogues to improve rhythm, fluency, and natural pronunciation, asking for help in everyday situations, using short questions and responses, thinking in English first to improve accuracy and confidence. In part 2, we will move into small talk and social conversations, where you'll practice discussing interests, hobbies, and daily activities, exactly what you need to sound fluent in real-life conversations. And click the notification bell so you don't miss the next lessons. Today, we will focus on small talk and social conversations, the kind of English you need to sound natural when talking to friends, colleagues, or classmates. Small talk may seem simple, but it's actually one of the most important skills for fluency. It helps you build connections, keep conversations going, and feel confident in any social setting. The secret is to use simple, friendly questions and responses. Let's look at some examples you can practice right now. When meeting someone new or chatting with a friend, you can start with a friendly question about their day. A. Hi. How's your day going? B. Hi. It's going well, thank you. How about yours? A. Not bad, thanks. I had a busy morning, but now I'm relaxing. Notice how short and natural each sentence is. The conversation flows because each person asks a question and responds politely. When practicing, repeat this dialogue aloud several times. Try to copy the rhythm, tone, and natural pauses. You can also replace words to make it personal. A. Hi. How's your weekend? B. It's great, thanks. I went hiking with friends. How about you? A. That sounds fun. I mostly stayed home and read a book. This kind of conversation is common in workplaces, schools, and social gatherings. Practicing small talk helps you respond quickly and confidently, which is exactly what makes your English sound fluent. Next, let's practice talking about hobbies and interests, a topic that always keeps conversations going. Here's an example dialogue. A. Do you have any hobbies? B. Yes, I love playing basketball and listening to music. What about you? A. I enjoy painting and reading books. Sometimes I go hiking on weekends. B. That sounds interesting. I like hiking too. Maybe we could go together sometime. This example shows questions, sharing information, and showing interest. Each sentence is short, natural, and easy to repeat. To practice, shadow this conversation aloud and imagine that it's happening in real life. Then try changing the hobbies to your own favorites. A. Do you like cooking? B. Yes, I love trying new recipes. What about you? A. I enjoy cooking too. I especially like making desserts. Practicing like this helps you think in English, not translate from your language. The more you repeat, the faster your brain learns the patterns of natural conversation. Now let's look at asking questions about daily activities, another key part of social conversations. These phrases are useful for classmates, colleagues, or neighbors. A. What do you usually do on weekends? B. I usually go to the park or watch movies. How about you? A. I like visiting friends and trying new restaurants. Or you can ask about work or study. A. How's your project going? B. It's going well. I just finished the report yesterday. How about your project? A. Mine is almost done. I still need to check a few details. Practice saying these questions and responses aloud. Focus on natural intonation and short pauses to sound conversational. You want your English to feel smooth and spontaneous, not forced or memorized. Here's a tip. When practicing small talk, always include follow-up questions. For example, A. Do you like traveling? B. Yes, I love it. I went to Bali last year. A. That sounds amazing. What did you enjoy the most there? Follow-up questions keep the conversation alive and show interest in the other person, which is exactly how fluent speakers communicate. Now let's do a short interactive exercise. I want you to think of a friend, classmate, or colleague, and write in the comments a short conversation you could have with them. Try using at least one greeting, one question about their day, and one question about hobbies or interests. For example, "Hi, how are you today? What did you do yesterday? Do you have any hobbies?" Doing this exercise helps you apply what you've learned and personalize your practice. Finally, let's combine greetings, small talk, and hobbies into one short practice dialogue. A. "Hi, how are you?" B. "I'm good, thanks. How about you?" A. "I'm fine. Did you do anything fun yesterday?" B. "Yes, I went to a new cafe with my friends. What about you?" A. "I stayed home and read a book. Do you like reading?" B. "Yes, I love reading. What book are you reading?" A. "It's a novel about travel. I'm really enjoying it." Shadow this dialogue aloud several times. Then replace the topics with your own experiences. This helps you build fluency while practicing accuracy. To summarize, Part 2, we practice small talk, social conversations, talking about hobbies, and asking questions about daily life. We also focused on natural responses, follow-up questions, and thinking in English. In Part 3, we will move on to practical conversations for shopping, restaurants, and ordering food, where you'll learn essential phrases that are used in everyday life. And click the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Also, I'd love for you to write in the comments which of these situations is your favorite or most challenging: shopping, dining, or ordering coffee. Sharing your thoughts helps you engage with the lesson and practice writing in English too. Let's start with shopping. When you go shopping, whether it's at a store or a market, you often need to ask questions about items, prices, or sizes. Here's a simple example of a shopping conversation. A. "Excuse me, how much is this shirt?" B. "It's $25. A. "Do you have it in medium size?" B. "Yes, we do. Here you go." A. "Thank you. Can I try it on?" B. "Of course. The fitting room is over there." Notice how natural and polite this conversation is. Short sentences, clear questions, and simple responses make it easy to repeat and remember. Shadowing this dialogue out loud several times will help your speech rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation. Then, try changing the items, sizes, or prices to personalize your practice. A. "Excuse me, how much is this jacket?" B. "It's $40. A. "Do you have it in black?" B. "Yes, we do. Here it is." Next, let's practice ordering food at a restaurant or cafe. This is a very common situation, and having a few standard phrases ready will make you sound confident and natural. Here's an example. A. "Hello, I'd like a cup of coffee, please." B. "Sure. Would you like it hot or iced?" A. "Hot, please. Can I also have a croissant?" B. "Of course. Anything else?" A. "No, that's all. Thank you." B. "You're welcome. Your order will be ready soon." Shadow this conversation out loud, paying attention to politeness and smooth flow. Now, try changing the food or drink items. IMs. A. I'd like a tea and a sandwich, please. B. Sure. Would you like the sandwich toasted? A. Yes, please. These short dialogues are simple but effective. They help you practice real-life English and prepare you for everyday situations. Another useful scenario is asking for recommendations at a restaurant or cafe. This makes the conversation more interactive. A. Excuse me, what do you recommend? B. The pasta is very popular here. Many customers love it. A. Great, I'll try the pasta then. Thank you. B. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Notice how polite questions and responses create a friendly and natural conversation. Shadowing these sentences several times helps you internalize common expressions used by native speakers. Now, let's practice shopping for groceries. This is slightly different because you often need to ask about availability or quantity. For example, A. Hi, do you have fresh tomatoes? B. Yes, we do. How many would you like? A. I'll take 5, please. B. Sure, anything else? A. I also need a bunch of bananas. B. Here you go. That will be $10. A. Thank you. B. You're welcome. When you practice these dialogues, focus on clarity and confidence, even if you make small mistakes. The goal is to communicate effectively and naturally. Here's a short interactive exercise for you. Imagine you are at a cafe or restaurant. Write a 3-line conversation in the comments, asking for a drink, food, or recommendation. For example, Hi, I'd like a tea, please. What do you recommend? I'll try that, thanks. This exercise helps you apply what you've learned and think in English, which is key for fluency. Finally, let's combine shopping, restaurants, and asking questions into one practice dialogue. A. Excuse me. Do you have this shirt in blue? B. Yes, here it is. Would you like to try it on? A. Yes, please. Also, do you know a good cafe nearby? B. Sure, there's one just around the corner. They have great coffee and sandwiches. A. Thank you. I'll check it out after shopping. Shadow this dialogue out loud, then try creating your own version using your favorite stores, foods, or drinks. This helps you practice flexibility in conversations while staying natural and fluent. To summarize, Part 3. Practiced shopping conversations, asking about items, prices, and sizes. Learned ordering food and drinks in cafes and restaurants. Practiced asking for recommendations and interacting naturally. Learn to shadow short dialogues to improve rhythm, fluency, and confidence. Practice thinking in English by personalizing dialogues with your own examples. In Part 4, we will move on to travel and transportation conversations, including asking for directions, buying tickets, and navigating airports or train stations, essential skills for real-life English fluency. And click the notification bell. Also, I'd love for you to write in the comments which travel situation you find most challenging. Asking for directions, buying tickets, or checking into a hotel. Sharing your thoughts is a great way to practice your English writing skills too. Let's start with asking for directions, which is one of the most common travel conversations. Being able to ask and understand directions will help you feel confident and independent in a new place. Here's a simple example. A. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station? B. Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn right. The station will be on your left. A. Thank you very much. B. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Notice how short, clear sentences make this conversation easy to follow. When practicing, repeat it out loud several times, paying attention to natural pauses and intonation. You can also replace the destination to practice more variations. A. Excuse me, how can I get to the nearest bus stop? B. Go straight, then turn left at the corner. You'll see the bus stop in front of the supermarket. Next, let's practice buying tickets for buses, trains, or flights. This is a crucial skill when traveling, and using simple, polite sentences helps you communicate clearly. Here's an example. A. Hello, I'd like 1 ticket to New York, please. B. Sure. Do you want a one-way or round-trip ticket? A. A round-trip ticket, please. When is the next train? B. The next train leaves at 3:30 p.m. A. Great, I'll take it. How much is it? B. It's $45. A. Thank you. Here's the payment. B. Thank you. Have a nice trip. Shadow this dialogue aloud, then try changing the destination, number of tickets, or time to practice flexibility. For example, A. I'd like 2 tickets to the airport, please. B. Do you want a morning or afternoon flight? A. Afternoon, please. Now, let's practice transportation at airports, including checking in and asking about gates. This is especially useful for people traveling by plane. A. Hi, I'd like to check in for my flight to London. B. Sure. May I see your passport and ticket, please? A. Here they are. B. Thank you. Your gate is B12. Boarding starts at 2:15 p.m. A. Thank you very much. B. You're welcome. Have a safe flight. Shadowing these short, polite conversations helps you sound confident and fluent, even in busy or stressful environments. Another important skill is asking about schedules or times. For example, A. Excuse me, what time does the next bus to the city center leave? B. The next bus leaves at 4:20 p.m. A. Thank you. How long does it take to get there? B. It usually takes about 30 minutes. A. Great, thanks. Notice how natural it is to ask follow-up questions. This keeps the conversation alive and helps you think in English instead of translating from your language. Let's do a short interactive exercise. Imagine you are in a city you've never visited. Write a short dialogue in the comments where you ask for directions, buy a ticket, or ask about the schedule. For example, if, excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the museum? Thank you so much. This exercise helps you practice real-life conversations and boosts your confidence. Finally, let's combine asking for directions, buying tickets, and checking schedules into one practice dialogue. A. Can you tell me how to get to the bus station? B. Yes, go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. The bus station will be in front of the mall. A. Thank you. I also need a ticket to the airport. Can I buy it there? B. Yes, the ticket counter is at the entrance. The next bus leaves at 5 p.m. A. Perfect. Thanks for your help. Shadow this dialogue aloud several times. Then try changing the destinations and times to make it personal. This helps you practice flexibility while speaking naturally, which is exactly what fluent English speakers do. To summarize Part 4, practiced asking for directions politely and clearly, learned buying tickets for buses, trains, and flights, practiced airport conversations, including check-in and gate information, learned to ask about schedules and travel times, practiced shadowing dialogues and thinking in English to build fluency. In Part 5, we will focus on emergency situations and health-related conversations, including visiting a doctor, describing symptoms, and asking for help, essential skills for anyone living, studying, or traveling abroad. And click the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Also, write in the comments about any medical or emergency phrases you find difficult. This will help you focus your practice and engage in English writing. Let's start with visiting a doctor. Being able to explain symptoms and ask questions clearly is crucial. Here's a simple example. A. Hello, I have a stomachache and a fever. B. I see. How long have you been feeling this way? A. Since yesterday evening, I also feel very tired. B. Do you have any other symptoms like nausea or headache? A. Yes, I have a mild headache too. B. Okay, we will do a checkup and give you the proper medicine. Notice how polite and short each sentence is. When practicing, shadow each line aloud, focusing on clear pronunciation, natural pauses, and tone. You can also change the symptoms to practice different situations. A. Hello, I have a sore throat and a cough. B. How long have you had these symptoms? A. For 3 days. I also have a slight fever. Next, let's practice explaining an accident or emergency. You might need this if you need help from authorities, an ambulance, or a friend. Here's a simple dialogue. A. Help! I need an ambulance. My friend is hurt. B. Where are you? What happened? A. We are at Main Street, near the supermarket. He fell off his bike and can't move his leg. Okay. An ambulance is on the way. Stay calm. Is anyone with him? A. Yes, I'm here with him. Shadowing this dialogue aloud helps you practice speaking quickly and clearly in urgent situations, which is very useful for real-life fluency. Another common situation is going to a pharmacy. Here, you might ask for medicine or advice. A. Hello, I have a headache. Can you recommend something? B. Sure. Do you want tablets or syrup? A. Tablets, please. How often should I take them? B. 1 tablet every 6 hours. Don't take more than 4 tablets a day. A. Thank you very much. Notice how short, clear questions and answers make the conversation easy to remember and repeat. Try changing the problem or medicine to practice different scenarios. A. I have a cold. Can you recommend medicine for a runny nose? B. Yes, take this medicine twice a day after meals. Now let's practice calling for help in an emergency. This is slightly different because you need to be clear, calm, and precise. A. Hello. I need help. There is a fire in my building. B. What is your address? A. 123 Elm Street, Apartment 4. B. Are you safe right now? A. Yes, I'm in the stairwell. Others are also there. B. Help is on the way. Stay calm and wait for the firemen. Shadow this conversation aloud several times, imagining yourself in the situation. This practice helps you stay calm and speak clearly under pressure. Let's combine doctor visits, pharmacy conversations, and emergencies into one practice dialogue. A. Hello. I have a high fever and a sore throat. B. How long have you been feeling this way? A. Since last night. I also feel very weak. B. We will check your temperature and give you medicine. Do you want to buy some medicine for the fever? A. Yes, please. Also, what if it gets worse? B. Call the hospital immediately or dial emergency services. Do you know the number? A. Yes. I have it saved on my phone. Thank you. Shadow this dialogue aloud, then create your own version using different symptoms, medicines, or emergency situations. Practicing this way helps you think in English, respond naturally, and stay calm when speaking. Here's a small interactive exercise for you. Imagine you feel sick or someone near you is hurt. Write a short 3-line conversation in the comments. For example, hello, I have a headache and fever. Can you help me? Thank you so much. This exercise encourages you to practice writing, speaking, and thinking in English, which is essential for fluency. To summarize Part 5, practiced visiting a doctor and explaining symptoms, learned pharmacy conversations, asking for medicine and advice, practiced emergency situations, including calling for help, learned to shadow short dialogues to improve fluency, clarity, and confidence. Practice thinking in English and personalizing dialogues for real-life use. In Part 6, we will focus on workplace and office conversations, including speaking with colleagues, making appointments, and discussing tasks very useful for learners who want to use English professionally. And click the notification bell so you won't miss future lessons. Also, I'd love for you to comment below about a work situation you find challenging in English. For example, is it talking to a boss, making appointments, or giving updates? Writing these down helps reinforce your learning. Let's start with greeting colleagues and small talk in the office. Even short, friendly conversations create a positive impression and help you feel comfortable speaking English. A. Good morning, Sarah. How are you today? B. Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you? A. I'm fine, thanks. Did you have a good weekend? B. Yes, it was nice. I went hiking with some friends. What about you? A. I relaxed at home and read a book. Notice how this conversation is friendly, polite, and natural. Shadow this aloud, then try changing the details to match your own experiences. A. Good morning, Alex. How was your weekend? B. It was great. I visited my parents. How about yours? Next, we'll practice making appointments or scheduling meetings. This is a very common professional conversation. A. Hi, Tom. Can we schedule a meeting for tomorrow? B. Sure. What time works for you? A. How about 2 p.m.? B. 2 p.m. is fine. Where should we meet? A. Let's meet in the conference room. B. Perfect. I'll see you then. Shadow this dialogue and practice changing the time, date, or location to make it more flexible. For example, A. Can we meet on Thursday instead? B. Yes. Thursday works. Morning or afternoon? Now, let's practice discussing tasks or projects. This is very useful in professional settings when you need to report progress or ask for clarification. A. Hi, Emily. How is the report coming along? B. I finished most of it, but I need some information from John. A. Okay, I can ask him to send it to you by noon. B. That would be great. Thank you. Practicing these sentences aloud helps you sound natural when talking about work, using simple and clear English. Next, we'll practice asking for help or clarification in the office, which is important when you're unsure about a task. A. Excuse me, could you help me with this spreadsheet? B. Of course. What part do you need help with? A. I'm not sure how to calculate the totals correctly. B. Let me show you a quick method. A. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Shadow this dialogue and then create your own version using tasks or tools you use at work. This will make it more relevant and easier to remember. Another useful conversation is giving feedback politely. Here's an example. A. Hi, Michael. I reviewed your presentation. It's very clear and informative. B. Thank you. Do you have any suggestions for improvement? A. Maybe you could add a few examples to make it more engaging. B. Great idea. I'll do that. Thanks for your feedback. Shadowing these lines helps you practice polite expressions and professional tone. Remember, in English, being polite and clear is key to effective workplace communication. Let's combine everything into one practice dialogue for the office. A. Good morning, Anna. How are you today? B. Good morning. I'm fine, thanks. How about you? A. I'm good. Did you finish the report for the project? B. Almost. I need some information from Tom. A. I'll ask him to send it by 11 a.m. Also, can we schedule a meeting at 3 p.m.? B. Yes, 3 p.m. is perfect. Where shall we meet? A. In the main conference room. B. Great, see you there. Thanks for helping with the report. Shadow this dialogue aloud, then practice changing the details, names, times, tasks, or locations. This helps you think and respond naturally in English, instead of translating from your native language. Here's a small interactive exercise for you. Imagine you are at work tomorrow. Write a short 3-line conversation in the comments where you greet a colleague, ask about a task, schedule a meeting. For example, "Good morning, Lisa. Did you finish the marketing plan? Can we meet at 4 p.m. to review it?" This exercise will help you practice writing and speaking fluently. To summarize, Part 6. Practiced greetings and small talk with colleagues. Learn to schedule meetings and ask for available times. Practice discussing tasks and projects in clear, simple English. Learned how to ask for help or clarification politely. Practiced giving and receiving feedback in professional situations. Shadowed dialogues to build confidence, fluency, and natural pronunciation. In Part 7, we will focus on shopping for clothes, accessories, and gifts, including asking for sizes, prices, and recommendations useful for daily life and traveling. And click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Also, I encourage you to comment below with your favorite shopping item in English. For example, do you like buying clothes, shoes, or accessories? Writing in English helps you think and practice naturally. Let's begin with a basic shopping conversation at a clothing store. Imagine you are looking for a new shirt. A. Hello? Can you help me? I'm looking for a shirt. B. Of course. What size are you? A. Medium, please. Do you have it in blue? B. Yes, we have this one. Would you like to try it on? A. Yes. Please. Where is the fitting room? B. It's over there, to your right. A. Thank you. B. You're welcome. Let me know if you need a different size. Notice how simple and clear each sentence is. Short questions and polite requests make the conversation easy to remember and repeat. Shadow each line aloud, paying attention to intonation and natural pauses. Next, let's practice asking about prices and discounts. This is very common in shops. A. How much is this sweater? B. It's $45. A. Do you have any discounts today? B. Yes, there is a 10% discount for all winter clothes. A. Great, I'll take it. You can practice changing the item, price, or discount to create different dialogues. A. How much are these shoes? B. They are $60. Today there's a buy one, get one free offer. A. Wow, that's great. I'll take 2 pairs. Now, let's practice asking for recommendations. This is useful when you're unsure what to buy. A. Hi, I need a gift for my friend. Can you help me? B. Sure. What is your friend like? A. She likes handbags and scarves. B. I recommend this leather handbag and this silk scarf. Both are very popular. A. They're perfect. I'll take both. Thank you. Shadowing this conversation helps you practice polite questions, recommendations, and responses, which are very natural in English shopping situations. Another useful conversation is trying on clothes and asking for help. A. Excuse me, can I try this dress on? B. Of course, the fitting room is over there. A. Do you have it in size small? B. Let me check. Yes, we have it in small. Here you go. A. Thank you very much. B. You're welcome. How does it fit? A. It's perfect. Shadow this dialogue and try changing the item or size to practice different scenarios. A. Can I try these jeans in size 32? B. Yes, we have them. The fitting room is that way. Now, let's combine asking for prices, trying items, and buying gifts into one dialogue for more real-life practice. A. Hello, I'm looking for a gift for my sister. B. Sure, what does she like? A. She likes jewelry and scarves. B. We have this necklace and this scarf set. Would you like to see them? A. Yes, please. How much are they? B. The necklace is $25 and the scarf set is $30. A. Do you have a discount? Yes. If you buy both, you get $5 off. A. Perfect. I'll take both. Can I pay by card? B. Yes, you can. Here's your receipt. Thank you. A. Thank you very much. Shadow this conversation aloud. Then try creating your own version with different items, prices, or discounts. Practicing this way will help you think in English and respond naturally in real shopping situations. Here's a small interactive exercise for you. Imagine you are in your favorite store. Write a short 3-line conversation in the comments where you greet the shop assistant, ask for an item or size, ask about the price, or buy it. For example, hello, can you help me? I'm looking for a pair of shoes in size 9. How much are they? This exercise helps you practice writing, speaking, and thinking in English naturally. To summarize Part 7, practice shopping for clothes and accessories, including greetings and trying items. Learn to ask about prices, discounts, and promotions. Practiced asking for recommendations and opinions in stores. Learned how to ask for help politely while shopping. Shadowed dialogues to build confidence, fluency, and natural pronunciation. In Part 8, we will focus on ordering food in restaurants and cafes, including making requests, asking about ingredients, and handling bills very useful for daily life, travel, and social situations. And click the notification bell so you never miss future lessons. Also, I'd love for you to comment below with your favorite dish in English. Writing it down will help you think and speak in English naturally. Let's begin with a simple conversation when you enter a restaurant. A. Good evening. Table for 2, please. B. Of course. Right this way. Would you like to sit by the window? A. Yes. Please. Thank you. B. Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink while you decide? A. Yes, I'll have a glass of water, please. And my friend would like orange juice. B. Sure, I'll be right back with your drinks. Notice how this conversation is polite, clear, and natural. Shadow this dialogue aloud, paying attention to intonation, rhythm, and pauses. Then try changing the number of people or drinks. A. Table for 3, please. B. Right this way. Would you like a booth or a table? A. A booth, please. Next, let's practice ordering food from the menu. This is a very common and useful conversation. A. I would like the grilled chicken with vegetables, please. B. Certainly. And what would you like for your side? A. I'll have the mashed potatoes, please. B. Great choice. And would you like a drink with that? A. Yes, I'll take iced tea, please. Shadow this dialogue and then practice changing the dish, side, or drink. A. I'll have the spaghetti carbonara and a side salad. B. Would you like sparkling water or lemonade? A. Lemonade, please. Another useful conversation is asking about ingredients or special diets, which is important if you have allergies, are vegetarian, or prefer certain foods. A. Excuse me, does this dish contain nuts? B. Yes, it does. If you'd like, I can recommend another option without nuts. A. That would be great, thank you. B. I suggest the grilled salmon with rice. It's very popular. A. Perfect. I'll have that, please. Shadow this dialogue aloud and then try creating your own version with other dietary restrictions. For example, gluten-free, dairy-free, or vegetarian options. This practice helps you think in English and respond naturally in real situations. Next, let's practice asking for the bill and paying politely. A. Excuse me, could we have the bill, please? B. Of course. Here you go. A. Thank you. Can I pay by card? B. Yes, that's fine. A. Thank you very much. B. You're welcome. Have a great evening. Shadow this conversation and practice changing payment methods or adding tips. A. Can I pay in cash? B. Yes, no problem. Would you like to leave a tip? A. Yes, 10% is fine. Now let's combine entering the restaurant, ordering, asking about ingredients, and paying into a longer dialogue for real-life practice. A. Good afternoon. Table for 2, please. B. Right this way. Would you like to sit inside or on the patio? A. On the patio, please. B. Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink? A. Yes, I'll have a lemonade, and my friend will have water. B. Sure. Are you ready to order? A. Yes, I'd like the grilled fish with rice, please. Does it contain any dairy? B. No, it's dairy-free. Would you like a side salad? A. Yes, please. And my friend will have the chicken pasta. B. Great. I'll bring your drinks first, then your meals shortly. A. Thank you. Later. A. Excuse me, can we have the bill, please? B. Of course. Here it is. A. Can I pay by card? B. Yes, thank you. Have a wonderful day. A. Thank you very much. Shadow this entire conversation aloud. Then practice creating your own restaurant dialogues, changing the dishes, drinks, or seating preferences. This helps you think in English and respond quickly in real situations instead of translating from your native language. Here's a small interactive exercise for you. Imagine you are at a restaurant tomorrow. Write a short 3-line conversation in the comments where you greet the waiter or waitress, order a dish or drink, ask for the bill or pay. For example, "Good evening. I'd like a burger and a soda, please. Could we have the bill after eating?" This exercise will help you practice writing and speaking fluently in real-life scenarios. To summarize, Part 8. Practiced greetings and seating in restaurants. Learned how to order food and drinks naturally. Practiced asking about ingredients or special dietary needs. Learned how to ask for the bill and pay politely. Shadowed dialogues to build confidence, fluency, and natural pronunciation. And click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. I also encourage you to comment below with the last place you traveled to or a city you want to visit using English. This will help you practice thinking and writing naturally in English. Let's start with a basic conversation when asking for directions. Imagine you are in a new city and need to find a train station. A. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station? B. Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. The station will be on your right. A. Thank you very much. B. You're welcome. Have a safe trip. Notice the simple and clear structure. Shadow this dialogue aloud, then practice changing the destination. A. Excuse me, how do I get to the nearest bus stop? B. Go straight ahead, then take the first right. It's next to the supermarket. Next, let's practice buying tickets at a train station or bus terminal. A. Hello, I'd like a ticket to New York, please. B. One way or round trip? A. Round trip, please. I'll return in 3 days. B. That will be $120. How would you like to pay? A. By card, please. B. Here's your ticket. Have a pleasant journey. A. Thank you. Shadow this dialogue, then practice changing the destination, date, or payment method. A. I'd like a one-way ticket to Chicago for tomorrow morning. B. That's $80. Cash or card? A. Cash, please. Another useful situation is taking a taxi or ride share and giving directions to the driver. A. Hello, can you take me to Central Park, please? B. Sure. Do you want the fastest route or a scenic route? A. The fastest route, please. B. No problem. Please fasten your seatbelt. A. Thank you. B. You're welcome. It should take about 15 minutes. Shadow this dialogue aloud. Then practice changing the location, route, or estimated time. A. Can you take me to the airport, please? B. Of course. Do you prefer toll roads or free roads? A. Toll roads are fine. Next, let's practice asking about schedules or times, which is common when using buses, trains, or subways. A. Excuse me, what time does the next train to Boston leave? B. The next train leaves at 3:30 p.m. A. Thank you. How long is the journey? B. It takes about 2.5 hours. A. Great. Thank you very much. Shadow this conversation, then try asking about different routes, cities, or travel times. A. When is the next bus to the airport? B. It leaves in 20 minutes. It's also important to know how to ask for help if you are lost or confused. A. Excuse me, I think I'm lost. Can you help me? B. Of course. Where are you trying to go? A. I'm looking for the train station. B. No problem. Go straight for 1 block, then turn right. You'll see it. A. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. B. You're welcome. Safe travels. Shadowing these dialogues will help you feel more confident when traveling, allowing you to speak naturally and politely without hesitation. Here's a small interactive exercise for you. Imagine you are traveling to a city you've never been to. Write a short 3-line conversation in the comments where you ask for directions, buy a ticket, or ask about a schedule. Say thank you. For example, excuse me, how do I get to the subway station? I'd like a ticket to downtown, please. Thank you very much. Practicing like this trains your mind to think in English and respond naturally in real-life situations. To summarize, Part 9. Practiced asking for directions politely and clearly. Learned how to buy tickets for trains, buses, or other transportation. Practice talking to drivers and giving directions. Learned how to ask about schedules and travel times. Shadowed dialogues to improve fluency, pronunciation, and confidence in real travel situations. In Part 10, we will focus on emergency and healthcare conversations, including visiting a doctor, describing symptoms, and asking for help. These phrases are crucial for safety and confidence in daily life or travel, and click the notification bell so you never miss new lessons. Also, take a moment to comment below if you have ever needed to visit a doctor in English. Writing it down will help you think and respond naturally in English. Let's start with a conversation at a clinic or doctor's office. A. Good morning. I have an appointment with Dr. Smith. B. Good morning. Can I have your name, please? A. Yes, it's Anna Lee. B. Thank you, Miss Lee. The doctor will see you in a few minutes. Please have a seat. A. Thank you. Notice the polite, natural structure of this conversation. Shadow it aloud and practice changing the name doctor or time. A. Hello, I'd like to see the doctor. My name is David Tran. B. Sure, Mr. Tran. Please wait for a few minutes. Next, let's practice describing symptoms. This is one of the most important conversations when visiting a doctor. A. Hello, doctor. I have a headache and a sore throat. B. I see. How long have you had these symptoms? A. For 2 days. I also feel a little feverish. B. Do you have any allergies or take any medication? A. No, I don't. B. Okay, I'll check your temperature and recommend some treatment. Shadow this conversation and try changing the symptoms to fit your own experiences. A. I have a stomachache and nausea for one day. B. Do you have any other symptoms like fever or dizziness? It's also useful to practice asking questions about treatment or medicine. A. Doctor, what medicine should I take? B. You can take this medicine twice a day after meals. A. How long should I take it? B. For 5 days. If the symptoms continue, come back for a follow-up. A. Thank you very much. Shadow this dialogue aloud and then practice changing the medicine, dosage, or duration. A. Can I take it once a day instead of twice? B. It's better to follow the instructions, but if you have problems, let me know. Next, let's practice emergency situations, such as calling for help or talking to a paramedic. A. Hello, I need help. My friend is hurt and bleeding. B. What is your location? A. We are at 123 Main Street near the park. B. Is your friend conscious? A. Yes, but he is in a lot of pain. B. Stay calm. Help is on the way. Shadow this conversation and practice changing the situation, location, or condition of the person. A. My neighbor is having chest pain. We are at 45 Elm Street. B. Is he breathing normally? A. Yes, but he looks very weak. Another useful skill is asking for help in a pharmacy or buying medicine. A. Hello, I'd like something for a cold. B. Do you have any symptoms like fever or sore throat? A. Yes, I have a headache and runny nose. B. I recommend this medicine. Take it twice a day. A. Thank you. How many days should I take it? B. 5 days. Drink plenty of water. Shadow this dialogue aloud and practice changing the symptoms or medicine. A. I need something for stomach pain. B. This medicine should help. Take it after meals. Finally, let's practice combining all emergency and healthcare situations into one longer dialogue. A. Hello, I need to see a doctor. I have a fever and sore throat. B. Of course. Can I have your name and age? A. My name is Kevin Lee, and I'm 25. B. Please wait in the next room. The doctor will see you soon. Later. A. Doctor, I feel weak and have a headache. B. I see. Let's check your temperature and heart rate. I will prescribe some medicine. A. How many times should I take it? B. Twice a day for 5 days. Come back if your symptoms continue. A. Thank you very much. Shadow this full dialogue aloud. Then practice creating your own version by changing the symptoms, doctor, or medicine. This helps you think quickly and respond naturally in real healthcare situations. Here's a small interactive exercise for you. Imagine you need to visit a doctor or pharmacy tomorrow. Write a short 3-line conversation in the comments. Explain your symptoms. Ask for medicine or advice. Thank the doctor or pharmacist. For example, "Hello, I have a stomachache. Can you recommend medicine? Thank you very much." Practicing like this will help you respond naturally in emergencies or healthcare situations and feel confident using English. To summarize, Part 10. Practiced visiting a doctor or clinic, including greetings and appointments. Learned how to describe symptoms clearly and naturally. Practiced asking about treatment, medicine, and dosage. Practiced emergency situations, including calling for help. Shadowed dialogues to build confidence, fluency, and quick responses in healthcare situations. In Part 11, we will focus on wrapping up your fluency practice, reviewing all the key conversations we've learned, and giving tips to continue speaking English naturally and confidently every day. And hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Also, leave a comment sharing your favorite conversation from this series. This is a great way to practice writing and expressing your thoughts in English. Let's start by reviewing key phrases and patterns we've learned. Greetings and introductions. "Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. How's your day?" Ordering food and shopping. "I'd like a coffee, please. How much is this? Do you have this in another size?" Travel and transportation. "Excuse me, how do I get to the train station? I'd like a round-trip ticket to Chicago. Can you take me to the airport, please?" Emergencies and healthcare. "I have a headache and sore throat. My friend is hurt. We need help. Can you recommend some medicine?" All of these phrases are simple, clear, and repeatable, which makes them perfect for shadowing and speaking practice. Now, let's combine these phrases into realistic dialogues to strengthen your fluency. Shadow these conversations aloud. Example 1. A day out. A. "Hi, how are you today?" B. "I'm good, thank you. And you?" A. "I'm fine. I'm going to the train station. Can you tell me how to get there?" B. "Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. You'll see the station." A. "Thank you. I also need to buy a ticket to Boston." B. "No problem. One way or round trip?" A. "Round trip, please." B. "That will be $50. How would you like to pay?" A. "By card." Thank you very much. Example 2. A healthcare situation. A. "Hello, doctor. I have a sore throat and a fever." B. "I see. How long have you had these symptoms?" A. 2 days. B. "Do you have any allergies?" A. "No." B. "I will prescribe some medicine for you. Take it twice a day for 5 days." A. "Thank you. I will follow the instructions." Shadow these dialogues multiple times. Then create your own versions. For example, change the city, the doctor, the symptoms, or the type of transportation. The key is practice and repetition. Next, let's focus on thinking in English. This is the most important step toward speaking fluently and naturally. Here's a simple exercise. Choose a situation from your day: shopping, meeting a friend, taking a taxi. Imagine the conversation in English. Think about what you would say, how you would respond, and the natural phrases you would use. Speak aloud, even if no one is listening. Try to use full sentences and natural expressions. For example, if you are thinking about shopping for clothes, you can practice, "I'd like this shirt in medium, please. Do you have it in blue? How much is it? Thank you very much." Another important skill is asking questions. Questions help keep a conversation flowing naturally. For example, "What time does the train leave? How much does this cost? Do you have any recommendations? Can you help me, please?" Practice these questions in different contexts and answer them aloud. This trains your brain to respond quickly and confidently in real-life situations. Let's do a short review exercise together. Repeat after me. "Excuse me, can you help me? How do I get to the nearest bus stop? I'd like a coffee, please. I'm feeling sick. Can you recommend some medicine? Thank you very much. Have a nice day." Notice how all these phrases are polite, clear, and easy to remember. Shadow them daily, and soon you'll be able to use them naturally without hesitation. Finally, here are a few tips to continue improving your fluency after this series. Practice every day, even 1,015 minutes of speaking aloud counts. Shadow real conversations from videos, podcasts, or movies. Repeat exactly how the speakers talk. Think in English. Describe your day, your surroundings, or your plans aloud. Use simple, natural phrases first. Focus on clarity and fluency before complex grammar. Record yourself speaking. Listen and notice areas to improve pronunciation and speed. Engage with others. Comment on English videos. Join online conversations or practice with a friend. Remember, fluency comes from practice and consistency. Every small step you take is building confidence and natural speaking ability. To wrap up, we've practiced real-life conversations in greetings, shopping, dining, travel, emergencies, and healthcare. You've learned to ask questions, give responses, and use natural English expressions. Daily shadowing and thinking in English will help you speak smoothly and confidently in any situation. Keep engaging with content, practicing aloud, and challenging yourself with new situations. Thank you for joining this full series of Practice English Conversations. Boost your fluency and accuracy. I hope you feel more confident in your English now. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Ms. Fwang English, and leave a comment sharing your favorite dialogue or your next goal for speaking English fluently. I'd love to hear from you. Keep practicing, keep shadowing, and remember, every word you speak is a step toward fluency. This concludes our series. Congratulations on completing all 11 parts. Keep speaking, listening, and thinking in English every day, and you will see your confidence and fluency grow faster than ever.